All right, so I want to talk about those circles of trust and people and friendship and mentors and all of the people that you have walked through life with that are not only resources for you, but you can be a resource for them. And there's a process that I want you to go through as you start to think about these circles of trust. And what I would recommend doing, get out a big piece of paper. If you have a lot of people in your life, get out a big piece of poster board. And what I want you to do is write your name in the middle, draw a big circle around it, and then I want you to start drawing the offshoots. And these circles could be childhood friends, your family, your first job, your second job, maybe your fifth job, your college friends, your business school friends, law school, social worker friends, whoever you have come encounter with that you can sort of specify into circles. And I want you to just start writing down their names and those people in your life. And then I want you to write just a dash next to them that maybe a little bit, if it makes sense, about, this is someone who I know lost an uncle to suicide and depression, or this is somebody who I really connected with at my first job and was a dear friend, but I've lost my connection with them, but I want to rebuild it. You might put a star by that person's name. And then you look at it and you might say, okay, there's 5 people on this whole page that I really deeply care about their opinion. Their opinion truly matters for me. Brene Brown calls this, she has her 1 by 1 inch card that you put in your purse, and these are the people that opinion matters. And I would do the same here, looking at your full network, and I would circle those people. These are the people that are your rock solid resources that if they call you and they need something, you're going to jump 10 feet for them. And if you call them, they will jump 10 feet for you. These are the people who become your personal board of directors, and you might hear about that. And, you need to cultivate and love and just be so on top of those relationships. Those relationships are key for you as a person as you develop and grow. And I want you to be really thoughtful about who those people are and understand, what their strengths and weaknesses are. And if they offer you advice, if you're willing to open yourself up for that kind of honest feedback, understand the shoes they're walking in and how their perspective and advice might be guiding you in a certain way. And decide, I'm going to consider that. I'm not going to consider it. For XYZ reason, it doesn't work for me, but you can honor that advice. And it's someone who can be truly honest with you. And I have a dear, dear friend in Houston, won the lottery after business school. She moved to Houston. And she is that person. We go out walking 6 a.m. around Rice University. And she is that person in my life that can kind of call BS on me. And I hope it's okay to use a little language here, but I will tell you, this is the person that will say to me, Molly, I hear you, I understand where you're feeling, but let me tell you the other things you're not thinking about in this picture that are important. So that honest relationship and feedback, that becomes your network. And if you look at this sheet, there's all sorts of people on there for all different reasons that you can cultivate those relationships. And it goes both ways. There is a give and take to any of these relationships. You've got to honor and cultivate them. And that means, I want to talk to that person about XYZ going on at that business because they might be able to introduce me. Well, go do that. Have the coffee. Ask for the help from that person. And then later on, you meet someone that will help them. Well, you offer that introduction. You say, hey, I've got someone you need to meet. And you help them out. And there's so many ways and opportunities to do that. They happen all the time where if you're just constantly thinking about, oh, I just met this person at a party. They're an architect. They're starting a new business. And oh, by the way, I know someone who's looking to build out office space. Well, you can offer that connection. Yeah, there's maybe no return for you immediately. I don't think life is all about return. I don't think you should look at that systematically. But what skin is it off your back to offer that connection? And I think as you do that and you become a connector, those people will help you in your life when you're seeking help and introductions and trying to move forward.